Welcome to season 1 of Empower Talk, the gateway to more empowered and enriched life. Empower Talk is not just a podcast, it's a transformative journey of inspiring stories of success, growth, and resilience. So, before I introduce my lovely guest, let me introduce myself. My name is Arpita Chatterjee, and I embarked my professional journey at the age of 19 years as a receptionist, and eventually I reached the position of business head. For last 3-4 years, I'm learning from eminent life coaches and become a certified mindset and life coach. My niche is very simple yet powerful. That is to raise energy and confidence. So now I'll just talk about something about my lovely guest, that is Miss Disha. Miss Disha is a fashion designer, and of course, she worked on her energy, a lot of energy, because her energy is so awesome. So Disha is basically believed that in making women look beautiful, not only outside but inside as well. And of course, she has believed that all women should ignite the spark from within. That makes heads turn as aura is so captivating, and it attracts attention. So please welcome Disha Saluja. So Disha, thank you so much for joining my podcast today. How are you?
Thank you so much, Arpita. Thank you so much for calling me today. It's my pleasure being here. Thank you so much.
So please share something more about your journey to our audience.
Sure, Arpita. Arpita, basically, I'm a fashion designer by profession, but somehow I got into energy work where I have aligned all my energies. I'm still in a journey because we all in the process, and we want to be there. And in the process, it's so beautiful. In the process, what you become, it's something really captivating because when people come around and say, we see change in you, that brings, yeah, really, they are noticing some change in me. That means I have really, there's a shift inside. So that is quite empowering. And moreover, even I'm in a mission, Arpita, like I not only want to make women look beautiful from outside, it's the inner beauty one. Once they are, internally so aligned, it will reflect outside, obviously, so the aura will become so captivating that it makes people's heads turn. Oh wow, that is the power of women. So yeah, I'm working on that, Arpita.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
That's very true and very important. Even because I also work in on energy, I know that when you are in high life condition, we always achieve anything that you want. So Disha, during the conversation, you talk about the aura. So what exactly is aura, and how does it influence the way people perceive us?
Aura is something like you must have seen, behind the deities, the aura, that the round color light, that is called aura. Every individual carry their own aura. And by the way they change their state, the color of the aura changes. But naturally, the color is white. As you see behind deities, it is beautiful white color. But everyone carry their own aura. Once you are sitting with the people, or maybe in a company where energies are very high, you feel so happy. You feel like just not leaving them, right? Because their aura is so strong and so intensified that you love being in their company. But whereas some people carry very heavy aura, like you just feel like bas ho gaya. You just want to get away from them and walk away. It happens many times, right, Arpita? Even you
Definitely.
must have experienced.
Yes, yes, of course I have experienced it, because we have seen that there are a lot of people who are looking so beautiful, so nice, but the moment we are talking with them, we don't feel that good vibes. At the same time, who are very average looking, maybe not very whitish or something, but the you feel so good, so relaxed, and so calm in talking with them, and you feel so beautiful vibes were coming. So that exactly is aura. So aura is all about the inner work, that I understood by your answer that you have given. So, Disha, my next question to you is that as you are a fashion designer, of course, fashion designer is all about outside look, and you are more into that. The woman should look good, but your philosophy goes beyond clothes. That I felt, after talking with you. So it's about igniting the spark within that you said. So how did this belief shape your journey? Like how you have started believing this, saying that that fashion designing is not only about the clothes but about some inner work. How this journey has started?
Arpita, fashion is just an accessory. It's nothing beyond that. It's just highlights your personality, your inner energy frequency. Once your energies are so aligned, you're authentic. I mean, your authenticity speaks everything. When you're an authentic person, your thoughts, feeling, emotions, everything is so aligned. Trust me, it captivates. It takes the moment. It takes you capture the moment because you are so authentic, and it is the biggest virtue. And in addition to fashion, yeah, fashion is the power. Of course, I cannot say that fashion is powerful. And when you complement your spark from within with the accessories you wear on, that becomes something highlighted. So yes, this is the statement. It goes hand in hand.
Absolutely, absolutely right. So, what practices, like what daily practices you are doing, or you can suggest to any man or woman that to do that so that their energy can raise, and of course they can improve their vibes, improve their aura. Like, what are the all the daily practices you are doing to get that?
Arpita, energy work is just not one day, two day. It is lifelong journey. Trust me. I just want to share my journey with you. It's a journey when I started. I was just 28 when I started my journey as a fashion designer. So I was full of dreams. I wanted to open my own store, my own label. This is how, Element was born. So it was my first biggest store in Model Town, that is in Delhi. That time in 2010, 2006, I started working from home. When I started supplying to the all the big stores, and then gradually I had to open up my own store. And then in the flow, I have gathered everything, that name, fame, wealth. The money was really flowing because my intention was very clear, that I have to serve people to look beautiful, not to understand what they really want and give them value added service. But and somehow my husband, I got my husband also into it because it was flourishing so big way that I could not handle myself alone. But in the journey, what happened was, there was some breakdown in my health. That time I had to take back seat from my profession. That was the time when I started working on my energies. I shifted my energies. I learned meditation, and then my inner work, my inner healing, everything started gradually from that zone. See, something happens, if there is a breakdown in your health, or any part of your life, in any area of your life for that matter, it is for a reason. It is for your own growth. So yes, my internal work started from that very minute. And I started, BK Shivani was my first guru, my mentor, and I truly love her. And I truly love her. And then there are many mentors in my life who have inspired me and made me the person what I am today. And I'm thankful to all of them because, complementing the inner work energy and the fashion world, it is like Sone Pe Suhaga. Trust me, it is like Sone Pe Suhaga. And I'm loving every bit of it. When I meet my clients, I know that, even they come and tell me, when we are with you, you have something different. It's like, it's not me. It may be, my guru's ashirwad or Parampita's blessings. Thank you to everyone, who have ignited this kind of spark in my life, Arpita.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank
That's absolutely fine. And even anyone can feel that once when they are spending time with you, because I have spent a lot of time with you. I know that how beautiful soul you are. So let's Disha do some kind of fun activity. Okay, so we'll
you.
do some rapid fire round. Okay, so you need to give the answer in one word and very very quick. Like you don't get a time to think. Okay, so your first
I'm ready.
question is confidence or style? What's more attractive?
Confidence is there. I mean, style follows. Confidence is there, style
Wonderful.
follows, baby.
Definitely. Okay, so your go-to ritual to instantly raise your energy.
Oh, declarations in front of mirror. Oh my God, that really energizes. Can you beat that? I've just done it before coming here to the podcast. I've just done it.
Wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful. Okay, one color you feel carries the highest vibration.
Oh, it's white. All time white. All
Yes,
time white.
very
It's my
pure color.
favorite.
Very
Yeah.
pure. Okay, heels or flat, which radiates stronger energy for you?
Well, it's the intention I feel, not he. I mean, both have the, see, heels carry power. I mean, boldness, it's a statement of boldness, power. Whereas flat is a statement to be grounded and to be that subtleness. I think both have their own beauty. The intention to what you're carrying, it matters, I feel. Yeah.
Yes, that's
Intention
true.
matters with that.
Though it's not one word, but it's okay. Okay.
No, but I feel both are equally powerful.
True, very true. Okay. If Aura had a fragrance, what would yours smell like?
Oh wow, this is very interesting. Okay, if Aura had a fragrance, I think I love jasmine, Arpita. Jasmine with the touch of, grounded sandalwood. Oh wow. And then probably the richness of oud. All this mixture of all these three. Yeah, that sounds so
Wonderful.
interesting. Even I feel like smelling now. Yeah.
Okay. So, complete the sentence. A woman's true beauty is.
Mhm. True beauty is own power. Trust me, it's own power. Once you own your power, you are unstoppable. I have experienced it and I'm living it. So I know how it feels and how what you become in the process. Wow. It's that.
True, very true. That was so super. Okay, so my next question is, as you are a fashion designer and obviously you are more about the beauty, but I'm sure you have also gone through it. We have to met so many women who are very self-image conscious. Like, they have this kind of self-image, like, they're struggling with their self-image. So maybe like body shaming or whatever. So what do you feel that how can they begin shifting from focusing on external validation to nurturing their inner spark?
See, it's very simple. You don't need to seek validation. It's like you lack self worth and you self doubt a lot. It means that. In that case, I feel every human should connect to nature, number one. Number two, do mirror practice every single day. Because when you start valuing yourself, your worth increases, Arpita. And then it's no looking further. Many things like there's so many rituals which you can follow, whatever suits you or whatever fascinates you for that matter. Maybe you start writing gratitude journals about you, how you look. Start writing about it. Many people are not blessed with two eyes, two legs, and beautiful hair. Maybe you must be having beautiful hair, eyes to see. Start writing the blessings and start feeling wow, and start thanking God. You start seeing the shift from inside gradually. And always company really matters. See to that you are in a company of a people who raise your frequency and vibration, not deeming you. It's very important because
Wonderful.
it's our energy, and to protect our energy is our first motto. Yeah.
Absolutely right. So, those who are watching, who are going to watch this podcast once it will be released, so what message you like to give to all women, and even if you can give some message to men also, that what they like, what kind of message you want to give to, raise your energy or be a good human being or whatever you message that you want to give.
Arpita, what I strongly feel is that, we all have that feminine and masculine energies. Okay, balancing both these energies is very important. For me, I feel when I started balancing my feminine energy more, trust me, I could see the shift, and masculine too, both, because Shiv and Shakti, they are together, they are combined, then they ignite and they become power, right? In the same way, husband and wife, they are like Shiva and Shakti. Shiva is nothing and without Shakti, Shakti is nothing without Shiva. So it's when they are brought together, they live together, they powers complement each other, then the true magic begins. So it's very important to embrace your powers and respect other other space too, the one space, your spouse space, and respecting. And one thing is very important to know, Arpita. We always attract the kind of people what is there inside us. So your vibe attracts your tribe. You must have heard this, right? Very frequently. So working on inner energy work is very, very important. And yes, Shiva Shakti, coming back to Shiv Shakti again. So embracing your femininity and masculine in a balanced way. That's more important than anything else. And raising energy frequency is very simple. It's just that doing meditation regularly, being in the people, in the company of the people who raise your frequency, and getting into some kind of rituals. 5, 6, pick up 5, 6 rituals that ever suits you. Write affirmations, do declarations in front of your universe, Almighty, or maybe in front of a mirror. Anything, could be anything. And you can start from writing your blessings, in fact, Arpita.
Wonderful. Wonderful. You're absolutely right, because manifestation happen only when like attracts like, and when you work on your energy and whatever you want to manifest, that also helps a lot. When your vibration is good and positive, then only you can attract. Wonderfully you have said. So of course, what do you feel that if our energy is good, that will definitely improve our relationship and surrounding also, right? And anything that you felt like earlier when you're not in this energy work, and then when you're in energy work, you found any difference in your relationship with your spouse or your children or anyone that you found like that?
100%, Arpita. That's a very interesting question. Trust me, I see when I was married, we had certain conflicts, me and my husband. Of course, I think every human being has. But gradually, what happened, I started understanding because my spirituality, I ignited that kind of energy from within. I could understand that he is my own reflection. And why am I, sabotaging the feelings of his and mine both? He is my reflection. I have attracted in my life for a reason. I started working internally because he was showing what is there within me. He was reflecting that. So once I started working on myself, then I could understand him better, his point of view better. This is how. And once a woman, she takes a step forward and she starts her energy work, she can see the shift in children, in the spouse, and the whole environment. For that matter, your staff, your domestic staff, and all your staff with whom you work at the workplace, everything changes. Everything. They know that. They know that they can feel it, Arpita, because you are radiating what you are. So that makes the difference. I see big shift in my children also. My children, I'm blessed with a very beautiful, amazing children. Although, but still, I could see, when I started this journey, uh, the results were all the more miraculous. So yes. So one Nari, one Shakti, when she holds the power, she can do anything and everything. Trust me.
Wonderful, Disha. Thank you so much for coming in my podcast and share so beautiful thing. I'll share your in social media in my description of my YouTube channel. But you want to say something, that how the people can contact you? You can feel free to say, because I know that if someone can take your help, they can also help. You can also help them to improve their aura. So if anything you want to talk to our audience, so that definitely you can feel free to do that. Though I'll share your social media handling to my YouTube description.
Thank you, Arpita. Thank you so much. Yes, Arpita, I have my Instagram handle. One is wellness coach, and the other one is my professional account related to my clothing. Yes, and they can really contact me anytime. My phone number is given. Anybody who needs help when it comes to their energy frequency, any area. There are 4 areas majorly that govern us. Number one is health, wealth, money. Wealth is money, relations, and career. Anyone needs any kind of health related to all these 4 areas can contact me. Anyone, they are most welcome. We are always there. Even Arpita is there, I am there. We both are in same community.
Yes. Thank you so much, Disha, once again to join my podcast. It was really, really wonderful to talk with you.
Thank you so much, Arpita, for having me. Thank you so much.
Thank you.